Well, hi and welcome to this segment of Learning About World Religions. In the previous segment, we looked at some of the tools in our toolbox for learning about religions. We listed some reasons why learning about religion is important, and we gave a few more basic definitions. The topic for this video section is the three basic types of religions. And yes, you heard me right. There are really only three basic types or approaches to religion. And they are cosmic, acosmic, and Abrahamic. So let's look at how each of these three religion types compares with one another and how they each have a unique approach to the spiritual. Let's start with cosmic religions. They're called cosmic because they see all of reality as inside the cosmos. Ultimate reality is within this universe. It's God's, its meaning to life, its forces, and even people are inside the cosmos. There's nothing outside. Cosmic religions have a particular concept of time. In cosmic religions, people of course understand the sequence of time as it flows past, but they also tend to believe in what some call the ever now. This is a dimension in which the ideal existence of the ancestors continues forever. Life for their descendants improves as they try to replicate the ideal conditions of the ever now, and life deteriorates when they stray away from it. What do cosmic religions think of when they think of the divine? Cosmic religions are often polytheistic, with a multiplicity of gods or spiritual beings or personified natural forces. In some cases, the universe is itself divine. Examples of cosmic religions would be tribal and folk religions, ancient classical religions like Egyptian, Mesopotamian, Greek, Roman, etc., Norse and Celtic paganism, popular forms of Hinduism today, as well as witchcraft and the occult. The geographic origins of cosmic religions are widely scattered across the globe. You'll probably find more examples of cosmic religions, especially among tribal peoples, than any other example that you'd care to look at. Let's move on to acosmic religions. They're called acosmic because they see all of reality in the very opposite way that cosmic religions do. So let me explain. In Greek, the a before a noun means its opposite, much like we would use the non prefix in English, non-religious versus religious, cosmic, acosmic, or not cosmic. So let's look at that. Acosmic religions see true reality as outside the cosmos. Ultimate reality, ultimate truth, and values are not within the cosmos. They're beyond it. The cosmos is not ultimately real. It's an illusion. What's the point of acosmic religions? Well, since the cosmos is unreal, the goal is to escape the unreality and find true reality outside the cosmos. And you achieve that through the retraining of the mind, the subjugation of the body, and all of that's done through meditation and ascetic practices. There's one of those vocabulary words we just talked about, asceticism. What's their concept of time? Well, in acosmic religions, time is seen as occurring in great cycles. Therefore, history is cyclical and people can be reincarnated through these cycles over and over again until they break free from the unreality and escape. What do they think of the divine? Well, in acosmic religions, there's a tendency towards a monistic view of divinity in which ultimately all is divine. In other words, everything's part of the one. Everything's part of the ideal. Everything's part of Brahman. Everything's part of the universe. It's all divine, including people, animals, everything. People are just ignorant of that truth, according to acosmic religions. Examples of acosmic religions would be the philosophical side of Hinduism, would be classic Buddhism, various religious philosophies like deism, and the geographic origin of acosmic religions would be on the Indian subcontinent and in ancient Greece. Let's talk about the Abrahamic faiths. They all stem in one way or another from the heritage and faith of the ancient patriarch Abraham, who lived about 4,000 years ago, according to the Bible, and it's recounted in the biblical book of Genesis, chapter 12 and following. Ultimate reality in Abrahamic faiths is both within and beyond the cosmos. Reality comes from the self-existent creator who then made the universe as we know it and has entered it in some sense to communicate with us. The point of the Abrahamic faiths is that people are born estranged from God. They can't find him on their own. They must be restored into relationship with him through some means, and God has communicated to make that clear. The means of restoration, of course, varies from group to group within the religious family. Abrahamic faiths have a certain concept of time. They see it as linear, like a stream flowing to the sea. The stream moves in one direction only. It never returns. It never comes back. Of course, God may intervene for purposes of his own, but ultimately the stream flows one direction. Concept of the divine, well, all Abrahamic faiths are monotheistic. There is one and one only true God who is transcendent but also imminently available here. Examples of Abrahamic faiths: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Its geographic origin was in the Middle East, starting about 4,000 years ago, but as recently as 2,000 years ago with Christianity. And yes, there are hybrids and spin-offs. So not all religions fit neatly into one of these categories. Sometimes they straddle a couple different categories. For example, Sikhism is an interesting blend of a type 2, an acosmic religion, Hinduism, with a type 3, an Abrahamic faith. So it's Islam and Hinduism sort of blended in some ways, although Sikh leaders will claim that it was completely new. But if you look back at the founder, you'll see that he clearly had some influences from both religions which were present in northern India. Hinduism contains both type 1 cosmic and type 2 acosmic, depending upon how people practice it. And Baha'i attempts to synthesize all three types. So how do we evaluate the religions that we encounter around us? Number of options. Here's one. First option. One is definitely superior to the others. It's the truth, or it's substantially the truth in a way that the others are not. So that's one option. Second option, none are true, or at least none is substantially true. Or maybe the best that can be said is that some may have a small piece of truth. So that's option number 2. Option number 3 is that all are true in some sense. All religions are really versions of the same thing. All roads lead to Rome. Sometimes people with this point of view use the illustration of the blind men and the elephant. They're feeling around. Each feels a piece of the elephant and is describing it, but nobody understands the complete animal. So that's option number 3. But here's the dilemma. If religions have similarities, they seem to be only superficial. For example, Christianity says that Christ is the Son of God, the Alpha and the Omega, beginning and the end. Islam says he was only a prophet and that Muhammad is the greatest of the prophets. Buddhism teaches that life as we know it is an illusion. Judaism celebrates life in this world as a real and precious gift. Hinduism claims the existence of 330 million gods and goddesses, but Islam, Christianity, and Judaism assert that there's only one creator, while Theravada Buddhism says there's no deity at all. Buddhism as a whole claims that people have no permanent eternal soul, but of course Christianity, Judaism, and Islam teach the eternal existence of a soul in heaven or hell. Deism says that God is aloof and uninvolved in our lives. We're on our own. The Abrahamic faiths, however, assure us that God intervenes in history and he's accessible in the lives of individuals. So, one scholar spent 40 years comparing religions, and he concluded, all religions believe in a God sometimes. All religions teach that life is worth living under some circumstances. So much for synthesis. Well, in the next video, we're going to be exploring ancient religions. This is Dr. Michael Bogart. We will see you then.